I'm your friendly neighborhood Web-Warrior Fanatic, and we are back with another custom gameplay request from one of my patrons and channel members, Gnarlantlers. As usual, thank you so much, Gnarlantlers. Your support really helps the channel out. He requests that I play his Justice Gunboat Diplomacy Phoenix deck here, taking on Mister Sinister on expert mode. So I will put the deck list in the description of this video, and I'll put it somewhere on the screen for you guys to see. But we are basically playing a gunboat deck here for Phoenix. So this is a really cool card. So one cost event's very cheap, and as a hero action, you can exhaust an X-Force character and an X-Men character you control to, or not that you control, just any character, and remove X threat from amongst schemes and deal X damage amongst enemies, where X is combined thwart of the two exhausted characters. Really powerful card right here. We've got 3 copies of this in the deck. We also have 2 copies of Mission Training to power up our allies, and we have Vigilante Training to recur these Justice events back into our deck. We have Heroic Conditioning and her Intuition to power up Phoenix. Chance Encounter, Skilled Investigator, and for our lineup here, we have Bishop, Pete Wisdom, who's X-Force. We have Dum Dum Dugan, and we got Professor X right here. So, yeah, not a lot of allies, but a very unique and powerful status ally lineup with their high thwart stats. We have the 3 basic doubles, 2 Power Novas, X-Jet, 2 copies of Children of Adam, so that we can turn our X-Force and X-Men characters into having both the X-Men and X-Force traits, so we can gunboat more people. And also have Cerebro and 2 Honor X-Men right here to turn Dum Dum Dugan, which is a very high stat ally, into X-Men, so we can exhaust him for Gunboat Diplomacy. And yeah, that is the main gameplay here with the deck. And we also added in a Mess of Things. This module with Scorpion is from the core set, so that we can potentially mind control Scorpion, turn him to an ally, give him the Honor X-Men so we can Gunboat Diplomacy him as well. So a lot of shenanigans here with this deck. Huge shouts to Gnarlantlers for the deck build. Let's shuffle this up here, and we're going to get the villain set up. But yeah, definitely we're going to have a lot of fun with this build, and hopefully we can get some fun high impact gunboat shenanigans going off here. All right, so we'll shuffle this up, and then let's shuffle up our player deck. And then we're going to get Sinister set up here as well. So for Sinister here, we have the recommended module in Nasty Boys, but then we also added that Scorpion module, because Scorpion is such a high statted minion that we want to mind control. For the setup though, we set aside the Flight, Super Strength, and Telepathy encounter set, so we have these modules right here set aside. And we put the Hope Summers into play under first place control. So we have Hope Summers right here. She is a required module for this. We have the other card, I think it's like Captured Hope, is shuffled into the encounter deck here. So Hope Summers is the first player controls her. She's not counted towards your ally limit, and she's her base thwart and base attack are equal to the thwart and attack of your hero. She also has the X-Force and the X-Men trait, which is really good for Gunboat. And if Hope Summers ever leaves play, then players do lose the game. So we have to make sure that we keep Hope Summers in play, but she will not count towards the ally limit, so that's going to be helpful for us. And then let's shuffle up a little bit more. For Phoenix here, we start off in Archeo, and with our setup, we have our Phoenix Force upgrade into play, restrain side face up, and we place 4 power counters on it. So let's put some counters on our Phoenix Force here. After you make a base recovery, you can place a power counter on the Phoenix Force. With the Phoenix Force right here, you gain the restrain trait. And as a force response, after the last power counter is removed from here, we flip this card over, which will unleash Phoenix. And our stats will change. We'll lose some thwart, but gain some attack. And a lot of our Phoenix identity-specific cards get a lot more powerful if you are unleashed. So we'll see if we can pop that off there. All right, we're all shuffled up here, all shuffled up here. And then we have to advance the main scheme to stage 1B. It says, when reviewed, remove 1 random stage 2 from the game, then advance to a random stage 2A. Okay, so these are the three stages of 2A right here. We're shuffled this up, and we're just going to randomly remove one of them, so we don't know which one we are removing. Okay, let's remove this one from the game. So we just put it behind right there. So it's gone away from the game. And if we advance to a random one, we're going to advance to this one. So we have 3A and 2 2As here. So the first 2A is going to be taken off. One of you attach the Flight attachment. Oh man, that's the worst one. To Mister Sinister and shuffle the rest of the Flight encounter set into the encounter deck. And then coming in 1 per player threat, going up by 2 per turn. And then when complete, you advance to other stage 2A. So put that right there. So the reason why Flight is the most difficult one is because Flight is the one, it's a permanent set of attachment attached to villain. he gains overkill for every attack now. So we can't jump block with allies here, and he has +1 attack there with that permanent attachment. We're gonna shuffle these 4 flight cards into the encounter deck here. Oh, I shouldn't have shuffled so much because we're gonna shuffle again here, and then we're gonna set the other ones aside. So basically, we just have flight for now, and then basically Sinister will power up as we if he can flip this main scheme, which we definitely don't want him to do that, because then it gets more tough for us to take him down. So hopefully we can prevent him from powering up here and getting more superpower attachments. But this would be a fun thematic matchup here for Phoenix, and one of her big nemesis here too was Sinister. Hopefully we can take him down. All right, and we're basically good to go. And then let's set these aside out of play for now. We'll just put them over here. All right. And then I think we are basically good to go. Yeah. All right, let's go and get started. We're gonna. Oh wait. One of you place 1 per player threat on the main scheme, and 2 per player if Mister Sinister has fewer than 2 superpower attachments. He only has 1, so we place 2 more threat on the main scheme, going up to 3 threat there. As a force response, after any status card is placed on Sinister, you place 2 threat on the main scheme. So yeah, we have a negative effect if we give him too many statuses. All right, okay, let's do our mulligans here. We're drawing up to a hand size here of 6 as Phoenix, and let's see what we get. Ooh, nice. We got Cyclops. A lot of identity-specific cards here. Ooh, we got the double. 2, 4, 5. Okay. All right, let's see here. We can, I think, do we Gunboat here? Could Gunboat. Do we have, yeah, because we have Hope right now. I think I can mulligan these 2 cards here. Yeah, we'll mulligan 2 and draw 2 more, back up to 6. We got our Phoenix suit, so we can gain steady and retaliate in unleashed form. And we got a mission train upgrade. Okay, let me think here. How do we want to do this? Let's go ahead and flip up here to hero form. He has nothing to do in alter ego. Okay, if I play the suit, we can play Cyclops, and then we can play Honor X-Men. That's like the most built out. I think we go for that one, because like, yeah, I think I want to go for the most build out here. I want to get ally out. I want to get the stuff out. Yeah, so I think we do it that way. Okay, so we're going to use our hero resource card, Psionic Bond. Remove a power counter from Phoenix Force. Generate a wild resource limit once per phase. So we have a wild resource right there. This would be a double for a total of 3 resources. So I can play Cyclops. As a response, after he enters play, we can place 2 power counters on Phoenix Force. Let's go and do that. So we got 5 counters here. And then whenever he leaves as a force and draw, I gotta remember to do that. We remove 2 counters from the Phoenix Force whenever he leaves play. Next, we're gonna go ahead and use 2 resources here, and we're gonna play the Phoenix suit. 2 cost upgrade. Phoenix gains the aerial trait, and while you have the restrained trait, you gain steady. If you have the unleashed trait, you have retaliate 1. So currently we have steady because we are restrained. And then I think I want to go ahead and play this on myself to get 1 extra hit point. Probably this is not the intention of the deck. I kind of want this. So we're going to play Honor X-Men. Play only if you have the X-Men trait, which you do have in hero form. Attach from the character. We'll give it to ourselves. And then we get +1 hit point and we gain the X-Men trait. So now we have 10 life and we have the X-Men trait even in our ego. Okay, so Phoenix got 3 Thor. So let's just go ahead and exhaust Thor for 3. Clear off the main scheme here. And then Hope is copying our stats. So since you have 1 attack, she also has 1 attack. She will swing for 1 on Sinister. Brings him down to 16. She does not take consequential damage for attacking or for activating at all. And then Cyclops will swing for 2, brings Sinister down to 14. Cyclops takes 8 consequential damage. All right, that's going to end our turn. Let's ready back up. And we'll draw back up to our hands here 5 in our hero form. Ooh, nice. We got some resources. Ooh, playing the shield would be good. And then playing Bishop would be good here too. We can get that set up. Okay, Sinister's turn. He's going to add 2 threat each time. Ooh, that's tough. Okay. So 2 threat there. Then he's going to attack us. Okay. He has overkill, so it's not really much point of blocking. Same with the base of 3. Here's the boost card. Oh boy. I want to defend here. I feel like we just take the hit. Oh. Sorry guys, Sesame's coming over. I think we're gonna take the hit to the face. Here's a boost. 2. Okay. So 5 damage because it's down to half life. We're at 5 life now. Okay, still okay. We're kind of in a dark situation here. Then we get 1 encounter card, which is teleport away. Okay, hinder 1 plus 3 threat. Okay, it's fine. Side scheme is good because we have a lot of thwarting. Mister Sinister cannot take damage. Whenever he would attack, he schemes instead. So it's gonna have 4 threat there with that hinder 1. And a crisis, so we can remove that from the main scheme while that's in play. Okay, and again, the shield down is huge, I think. Yeah, because we can really prevent a lot of stuff. And then playing Bishop would be good here too. Yeah, okay, let's go and use a double resource here. We're going to play our Teleconnect Shield. 2 cost upgrade, attached to a friendly character will get us a Phoenix. As a force interrupt, when attached character will take any damage from an enemy attack. It's forced, so we have to do it. We put the damage on here instead. And then if there's at least 5 damage, then we discard the Telekinetic Shield. So, yeah, when there's 5 damage, we lose that. Let's go ahead and use our Power Bond again. So we're going to remove a counter from Phoenix Force to generate a wild resource. This is 2 more for total 3, so we can play Bishop. So Bishop, as a response after enemy attacks you, we place a counter on here. And whenever he attacks, we remove each counter. For each counter discarded, he gets +2 for the attack. Okay, so we got a lot of thwarting. Let's think. I don't think I'm going to get 2 rounds of attack with Bishop. So let's go ahead and, well, Phoenix will thwart for 3. From teleport away, drop this down to 1 threat. Let's see here. Hope will thwart for 3, clear it off. No consequential damage for her. Bishop will thwart for 2. We always got thwart the main scheme. Clear it off. He'll take a consequential damage. I think Cyclops is going to swing for 2 here again on Sinister. Brings him down to 12. Cyclops takes a consequential damage. All right, that's going to turn. Let's write it back up. And then we're going to draw back up to hand size of 5 here. Okay, Children of the Atom. And we got Pete Wisdom here. Ooh, I like the hit points from her conditioning. I feel like I want to go her conditioning here to get the thwart up too. Or Gunboat and the extra life would be helpful. Okay, so Sinister's turn. He's going to add 2 to the main. He is going to attack us. We're going to defend this attack because I don't want this to pop in one go. So he's attacking us for 3. We're defending for 2. Here's the boost. 1, and the boost effect is give Sinister a tough. So whenever he gets a status card, we place 2 threat on the main scheme automatically. So it goes up to 4 threat already. So it's only 1 boost icon. 1, 2, 3, 4 damage to Sinister. We defend for 2. So we take 2, and as 4 Sinister up, we put that 2 damage counters on here. So we still have 3 more damage counters left on his shield. Okay, so that resolves that. Then we get that 1 face down counter card. Review. Captive Hope. Hope Summers cannot write oof. When reviewed, exhaust Hope Summers. So she's exhausted. Oh, and I'm exhausted here too. That feels really bad now. My 3 thwart. So maybe we shouldn't have defended that. All right, back over to our turn here. Oh, dang it. Okay. Let me think here. I could put the chancing counter down. Let me think here. How do we do this? Gunboat will go crazy, right? Oh, I forgot. And after enemy attacks, you can place the energy counter here on Bishop. So Bishop's gonna have a counter. So basically, we want to get 3 counters so he can hit for 6. We could just do. I have to play Pete Wisdom. Yeah. Play only if your den has an X4 trait. Oh, we cannot play him because we don't have the X4 trait. So that means we have to chance encounter here. Oh, this is not a good time for Hope to get exhausted. If we chance encounter and we clear off the Captive Hope, we can get an ally. Do we get Cyclops back? Let's think. If we get an ally, okay, we'll have this in our hand. We can play the ally down and then thwart from the main scheme and keep it at bay. And then we can play our Children of Atom. I won't be able to get the heroic conditioning down though, unfortunately. Yeah, I think that's the play we have to do here. Could also get X, but X will pop Sinister because Yeah, so we can't get X. Okay, that's fine. Cyclops will throw for 2 from Captive Hope. Drop this down to 1 threat. He will take constant damage and get knocked out. As a fortune draw whenever he leaves play, remove 2 counters from Phoenix Force. So we take the counters off there. Cyclops leaving play. Then we're going to attach Chance Encounter here. Attached to a side skill, we give us to Captive Hope. When we defeat the side skill, we can get an ally from a deck or discard add to your hand. So I think we just stored it here. Yeah, so Bishop's gonna throw for 2, clear off Captive Hope. So this is defeated. Hope can now ready. And then with the Chance Encounter, we can search our deck or discard off an ally. We'll get Cyclops back to hand here. Yeah, so add Cyclops back to hand. All right, then we'll go 3 resources here. So I can play Cyclops. The enters play, we can place 2 more power counters on Phoenix Force. Do I want to do that? Yeah, I think I do. Okay. Then we're going to use our Sonic Bond. We should exhaust it, should we use the ability because only once per turn. Remove a counter to generate wild resources to place your atom. Play under enemy player's control. We'll play under our own control. Now all of our X-Force and X-Men characters gain the X-Force X-Men traits. Let's put that right here next to the Honor X-Men. And then I forgot to give Bishop a console damage, so he should have 1 life left. And then Cyclops will throw for 2 from the main, so we don't lose that from the get-go. Alright, and Cyclops takes console damage. And that's going to end our turn. We're right back up here. I feel like we are slowly getting built out. I would like to have some more economy, though. That's okay. We're going to draw back up to hands here of 5. Okay, there we go. We got a gunboat. Oh, we got the X-Jet. If I could just play X-Jet and then gunboat, that would be pretty good. And we're going to take this attack with the telekinetic shield here. All right, Sinister's turn. He's going to add 2 threats to main, going up to 4 here. Out of 5. He's going to attack us. We'll take the hit to the face. Here's the boost. You are stunned. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4 damage. So we put it here on the shield. And then since there's at least 5, there's going to be 6 damage. Now we discard the shield. Unfortunately. The shield didn't give us the best use, I think. Alright, then we get dealt 1 face down. Counter card, reveal, gank up. The villain engagement engage with 2 attacks. So Sinister's going to hit us here. He has overkill. Dang it. Gunboat. Okay, he's hitting. Okay, so this will be his boost card. If I exhaust to defend, I won't be able to gunboat here. Because it's an attack and thwart. So if Phoenix is stunned, she will not be able to gunboat. If we block with Cyclops, we're going to lose our counters on Phoenix Force. I could also grab X. I think we go for the X play then. So let's hold on to the X-Jet here, okay? I think we let Cyclops go. And I try to play Professor X here. I forgot, Bishop gets a counter. Because when an enemy attacks you, we get a counter here. He's attacking again, so Bishop get a 3rd counter. So Bishop has all 3 counters here. So he's fully loaded up. Yeah, so Bishop can do his thing. I think I got Cerebro and get X. That will add even more threat, though. So I think we have to block here with Cyclops. I need to stay right up, I think. So Cyclops will exhaust defend the hit. He does have overkill, though. Hit him with the base of 3. Here's the boost. The boost is you're stunned. Nice. So we're already stunned here. So he does 3 damage on Cyclops. Cyclops has 2 hit points left. So 1 overkill to Phoenix, which is down to 4 life, which is still kind of scary. And then Cyclops is defeated there. Forces out whenever he leaves play, we remove 2 Phoenix counters, or power counters there. So we're down to only 1 counter. So we're about to go unleashed. Alright. That resolves the gank up, and we're still right there 4 out of 5 there, which is great. Okay. Alright, how we do this? I think I have to attack to remove the stun, because I want a gunboat right now. Oh! I'm steady, guys. I'm steady. So the stun effect, we're actually double stunned. So now we are, because I forgot in restraint we have steady. So we weren't stunned, but now we are stunned because of that boost. Oh man, but that's terrible. So now we actually are stunned. All right. Oh, I forgot that we're steady. Okay. So we are still stunned through a steady here. Let me think. If I play Gumbo right now, exhaust X Force, and X-Men. Everyone's X-Force and X-Men because of Children of Adam here. So we can take off 6 threat that clears off the main, and we can do 6 damage. So I exhaust Bishop and Hope, which would do 5, right? Yeah, I exhaust, but I want to use a power counter, but Hope stats copy our stats, so she'll only have one thwart if I do that. So I don't want to do that. I feel like I want to heal with my basic activation. Unfortunately, I won't be able to use this power counter. And then our damage is blocked by Sinister's tough, I think. Is there a better way for me to do this? If I use a power counter and I go unleashed here. Okay, let me think. Another option is I could just play the X-Jet instead of gunboating right now. No, I won't be able to afford X if I do that. Can't even afford X if I gunboat and Cerebro. Okay, maybe we don't even do that. I think what we do is if Hope thwarts for 3, okay, we play X, we get the confused, the throw will go up again, X can clear it off himself. Okay, we need to heal, so we just Cerebro, get X to our hand, and we just play and we lose everything. So we aren't able to play X-Jet here. I think that's gonna be actually the play that we have to do. Unfortunately, oh man, not having the X-Jet here feels bad. So we gotta just go high tempo here. We aren't really able to build out. So Hope is gonna exhaust. She'll throw for 3, copying our stat. So it drops us down to 1 threat now. Okay. No consequent damage for Hope. Then we are going to flip down to Alter Ego. We're going to exhaust it to make a base recovery of 3. So go back up to 7 life. And as a response, after you make a base recovery, we get a power counter on Phoenix Force. So we get a counter there. But we cannot spend it in Alter Ego. We're going to use a resource here to play Cerebro. 1 cost support, play only if you have the mutant trait, which you have in Alter Ego. As an Alter Ego action, we can exhaust Cerebro, search your top 5 cards of your deck for X-Men ally, or search your whole deck if you control a Psionic character. We are Psionic here. So we search your whole deck for any ally and add it to your hand. We have to grab Professor X here. Or any X-Men ally and add to your hand. So we'll get X. I really, really, really wanted to. Yeah, we have to play Cerebro and Alter Ego, so I cannot use the counters for that. And now we have no economy because we're completely X-Jet here, unfortunately. But I need to get confused off on Sinister, I think. I need to recover. Alright. Next, we'll go 3 resources here to play Professor X. Whenever he enters play, choose one, pick the one to confuse the villain. And whenever a stats card is placed on Sinister, we add 2 threat to the main scheme. So it goes up to 3. Fortunately, X has got 3 thwarts, so he'll thwart 3, clear it off. So we'll clear off all threat from the main. X takes the consequent damage. And then that is going to end our turn. Let's write it back up. Alright, and then we'll draw back up to a hand size of 6 here. So let's get the bigger hand size. What does this do? Okay. Oh, the extra would be great with this hand. Yeah, we might have to just go unleashed here to get the effects off of that. Yeah. All right. I think we got unleashed here. Okay, so it is, and Cerebro's dead now because there's no more X-Men allies in our deck. Okay, Sinister's turn. He's going to add 2 threats to the main. He's going to scheme because we're in Alter Ego for his activation, so he's confused, so nothing happened there. It's fine. Then he's going to deal with a face-down counter card, reveal. Gang Up. This card will gain Surge. So this Gang Up was from A Mess of Things, a module, I think. Or this one's from A Mess of Things. This is the first standard set. So yeah, this was Surge when Alter Ego. Got a Sinister Soldier. +1 scheme, +1 attack for each super attachment on Sinister. So he has 2 scheme, 2 attack, and 5 hit points. That's it. Okay. All right. Let's back over to our turn. All right. What do we do here? If X isn't played and around, he gets discarded. So he's gone. We're gonna unleash. feel like I want to save the double here. Do I want to play Honor X-Men here on Bishop? This guy's 5 attack. I think we play this on Bishop. It's kind of weird, but I need extra life on him. So if I do use a power counter to play, yeah, okay, all right. Let's just ooh, can I heal? Let me think. This will give me a ready. So if I ready up, yeah, I think that will work. Okay, so we're going to exhaust the heal for 3. Go back to full life of 10, thanks to the Honor X-Men giving us +1 hit point there. Yeah, definitely in my life. Oh, we're stunned, huh? Oof, I forgot we were stunned, guys. Should we not? I can't kill a Sinister Soldier then. You know what? Okay, just kidding. We're not going to heal. All right, we're going to stay right up here. So with 7 life. Okay, so we're not healing there. We're just going to flip up to hero form. We're going to, let's attack, get rid of the stun. I want to kill the Sinister Soldier and not take that 2 damage. Okay, next we're going to play Honor X-Men. Play only if your Dying has X-Men trait, which you have that. Attach a friendly character, goes to Bishop. He gets +1 hit point. So now he's at 4 hit points here. So he can activate 1 more time, and he'll thwart for 2 to clear off the main scheme. He'll take a consequential damage. So 3 damage on Bishop here. Okay. Remove 4 threat. Oh, wait, sorry guys, hold up. We're not doing that. I messed up. Okay, hold up. Sorry, we're not going to do that yet on Bishop. So everything is just, let me just redo that. I apologize for that, guys. So still 2 threat here in the main scheme. We need to play Telepathic Trickery first. So we're going to use our Phoenix Bond. Generates a resource. This would be a second resource. Or that'll be 1 resource there. And this would be a second resource. So I can play Telepathic Trickery. Oh, no, we're not unleashed. Okay, hold up. Sorry, guys. I keep on messing this up. Okay, so we have 2 counters. Okay, we're going to exhaust our ability. We are exhausted already because we attacked. Okay, okay, this is what happened before. I apologize for all the mess ups there. Okay, so we're back right here. Okay, we're going to use Psionic Bond. Okay, so remove a counter here, generates a wild resource. This will be a second resource, and I'll play Phoenix Firebird. As a hero action, choose. We're going to choose to remove a power counter for Phoenix Force to ready up Phoenix. So remove a counter, get ready up, and since the last counter is removed, we flip it over to Phoenix Force. We are now unleashed. We have -2 thwart and +2 attack. After a power counter is placed here, there's 4 more. We flip the card over. So now we got 3 attack. Hope will copy our 3 attack. Okay. So now we're going to use a double resource here to play Telepathic Trickery. Hero action, thwart, remove 4 threat from a scheme. So we clear off this. If you have the unleash here, we are unleashed here. We stun and confuse an enemy. We're going to stun and confuse Sinister. After any stats cards placed on Sinister, we place 2 threat on the main scheme. So we're going to place 4 threat on the main scheme because we stunned and confused him. We place 2 stats cards on him. He has all the stats cards to tough and stun and confuse. So 4 threat on the main scheme. That resolves the Telepathic Trickery here. Then we're going to play Honor X-Men, give it to Bishop, so he has +1 hit point. Now he's going to throw for 2, drop the man back down there. He'll take console damage, so he has 3 damage, but 4 life with Honor X-Men giving +1. We will swing for 3, Hope will copy us, and swing for 3 to take out the minion here. There we go. Now we got him stunned and confused. Okay, and there's only 2 threat on the main, so it won't pop. That's going to end a turn. We'll ready up, and we'll hold on to this Telepathic here. And we'll draw back up to our hands. That's here 5, no counters on Phoenix Force. Ooh, I want to give Bishop mission training. Ooh, got mind control, so we get Scorpion here. That would be really good. If we don't get him here, then it's fine. All right, Sinister's turn. He's going to add 2 to the main. He's going to attack us, but he is stunned, so nothing happens. If he gets a Sinister Scheme here, that would be the perfect encounter card for us. We get 1 face down encounter card, reveal. Genetic Mastery. We want to view it if Sinister has a falling trait, we do that. If he has an aerial trait, we take 2 indirect damage. I'll put 1 on Phoenix, and I'm going to put 1 on Hope Summers. So Hope Summers has a damage here. Okay, he does not have Brute or Psionic, so that's it with that. Our life is dwindling down. I'm worried about that. I want to give this to I think bishop. Could also give it to hope. Um, So he never attacked. Bishop doesn't get another counter here. Bishop's gave us so much value. Oh, telepathic trickery. We could just play it here. That won't put one stats card on him. So we only add 2 more threats. I need to heal. And then what's White Hot Room do? Oh, that's good for us to heal. How do we do this? I could play White Hot Room. It's an alter ego action though, unfortunately. Dang it. To get my power counters back. What do? We only have 1 thwart right now. I feel like we gotta play telepathic trickery. How do we thwart? Bishop can thwart for 2 again. Let's hold this in my hand. The problem is I need to hold that in my hand. That's tough. Oh, if I recover, I get a power counter. So that's good. The problem is if in this whole entire turn I only play mission training, that's not really good value. Hope can thwart for 1. Bishop thwarts for 3. That'll clear off the main. We gotta do it that way, I think. Or do I just... The problem is without the stun and confuse from telepathic trickery, I feel like when we're decking out here, I think we just use it, unfortunately, as a resource. Yeah, it's fine. Okay, all right. Let's go ahead and... Wait, before I flip down, we gotta use our stats. So Hope is going to Thor for 1 from the main, because we only have 1 Thor here on Phoenix. No console damage for her. We're going to use a resource here to play mission training. Attach to XML, we'll give us a bishop. He gets +1 Thor and +2 more hit points. So he's got 6 hit points now, and he's got 4 Thor. So, or he's got 3 Thor, I mean. So he's going to Thor for 3 from the main, clear it off. Then he'll take a consequence damage, so 4 damage on him. Okay. Next, we'll use 2 resources here. Play our White Hot Room, 2 cost support. We're going to flip down to Arc Eagle, exhaust the Hue for 3, bring it back up to 9 life. And after you cover it, we place a counter on Phoenix Force. Then we can exhaust the White Hot Room as Arc Eagle action. We are in Arc Eagle. To choose, we're going to choose the one to place a power counter on Phoenix Force. Get another counter there. Okay, that's going to end our turn. That was our first deck pass. Not the best first deck pass, to be honest, but it's okay. We're going to draw back up to 6 here. Yeah, draw back up to 6. We deck out, get dealt face down, and counter card. Yeah, if Sinister gets any schemes, I think, yeah, Sinister schemes and both advance are still in the counter deck. So there's a good shot that we lose the main here, which will be brutal. But we'll see what happens. Maybe we can keep it. Now I have to gun him down. So I have the gunboat here. Gunboat's going to pop off if I can get back to being restrained. Yeah, because gunboat scans our thwart stat. Yeah, and Hope is just copying us. So we need to be restrained for gunboat to pop off. So I could heal in White Hot Room, get back to being restrained, and gunboat or something. I don't know. We'll see what happens here, guys. We'll see what happens here. All right. So we got 6 cards in hand. Ooh, I like Rise from Ashes. That's gonna help for us. Yeah, we don't want that. Okay. All right. So it is Sinister's turn here. He's gonna add 2 threats to the main. He's gonna activate when Arc Eagle, so he schemes. He's confused. Nothing happens. We get an encounter for a total of 2. Please don't be in advance or Sinister schemes. Ooh, got Sinister Soldier again. That's fine. Oh, exhaustion. We get exhausted and then it'll surge. Please don't be Sinister schemes. High ground. Discard each tough from each friendly character. We have no toughs. The players as a group take 2 indirect damage and 4 if the villain has a brute trait. He does not have the brute trait, so we just take 2 indirect damage here. Okay, let me think here. Who do I want to put on? I cannot recover anymore because I'm exhausted. We can put on ourselves and just get the healing here. Do I want to stay unleashed? Maybe we stay unleashed here. Yeah, I think I might stay unleashed. Okay, so we're gonna put 200 damage on Phoenix. brings down 7 life. That resolves that, and there's no toughs to this card. Okay. All right. Back over to our turn. Okay, let's see here. Do I Cerebro X? Problem is, I don't. I could also get Cyclops, who will restrain us. That could be good. Let's just Cerebro for the extra resource. We'll exhaust Cerebro. Search your deck for X-Men because we have psionic characters. We don't have Cyclops and X. I think I'll get Cyclops here. Yeah. So add Cyclops to your hand. He's not X-Men in our deck, so yeah, just Cyclops. All right. Shuffle up. Okay, let me think here. Bishop's gonna pop off for damage, but I want to use him after we flip Sinister over. How do I want to do this? Okay, let's think here. I think a white hot room. Exhaust after the action, we're gonna choose a hue 2. So go up to 9 life here. Gotta keep my health healthy. Okay, let's think here. If I Sonic Blast first, then we play Cyclops. I won't be able to play the Gunboat here, actually. So I guess we're going no Gunboat still. All right, let's flip up to hero form. Okay. Next, we're still unleashed here. I think if I play Cyclops, do I want to play Skin Investigator? I don't think I care about it right now. I'm close to kill, so I want to hold on to Gunboat, I think. If I play Cyclops, I can play a Psychic Blast here. Psychic Blast is really good value for the damage that we need right now. Cyclops will restrain me. And then, yeah, so, okay, let's use our Sonic Bond to remove power counter. This would be, ooh, wait, sorry, we're not gonna do that yet. I keep on messing this up. We need to attack. So Hope is gonna swing for 3 on Sinister because the minion doesn't have guard, and we'll knock off the tough here. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, now we'll use our Sonic Bond to remove a counter, generate wild resources, will be second resource to play Psychic Blast. Here, I should attack, do 4 damage to the villain. So we'll hit Sinister for 4, brings it down to 8. And if you have the Unleashed trait, we do have that, do 4 damage to each minion engaged with you. So 4 damage here on Sinister Soldier. That resolves our Psychic Blast. Next, we'll go 3 resources here, so I can play Cyclops. After he enters play, place 2 power counters on Phoenix Force. So go up to 3 counters here on our Phoenix Force. Okay. Next, Cyclops will swing for 2, take out the Sinister Soldier. He'll take a consequential damage. And then we're going to have Bishop Thor for 3, clear off the main. And he'll take consequential damage. So Bishop now has 5 damage, but he has plus 1, 2, 3 life, so he has 6 life. So he has 6 extra life left. All right, this attack from Sinister is going to hurt though, but that's fine. Let's ready back up. We end our turn, and we'll draw back up to 5. Yeah, our only economy is the Phoenix Force, unfortunately. Oh, we got another Gunboat. Do I double Gunboat here? 1, 2. Oh, sorry, just drawn to 5 here. Okay. All right. Well, I'm going to try to Gunboat here. But we'll see. I feel like his encounter cards keep counting us. He's going to add 2 threats to the main. He attacks us here. We have 9 lives, so I think I got to take it. Yeah, we'll take the hit to the face because he has overkill. 3 plus a boost of 2. 5 damage again. That's tough. Brings down to 4 life. 1 encounter card. Reveal. Out of reach. Attach the villain. He cannot take damage unless the attacker or attack has aerial or the attack has ranged. Here, action exhaust here and spend 2 energy to his card. So wait a minute. Gunboat is not ranged, but it's a hero action attack. Phoenix's attacking will be Gunboat, and Phoenix gains area with the Phoenix suit. So even though he's out of reach, we can actually Gunboat him. Bishop just won't be able to attack him. Okay, so we're gonna Gunboat here. Let's do this. Right. Let me think. Who are my highest thwarted characters? It's Bishop with 3 thwart and Cyclops with 2 thwart. So we're gonna Gunboat them. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so Hope, does she gain? First pick, Hope does not count to her limit. Her base attack equal to the thwart and attack of her hero. She does not gain our traits, so she does not gain area, unfortunately. Dang it. Alright, Hope does not gain our traits. Okay, let me think this through. We're gonna Gunboat here. I want to play her intuition, but I don't think we do. Yeah, we'll use a resource here, so I can play Gunboat Diplomacy first time. It counts as Phoenix attacking. We exhaust an X-Force character and X-Men character. So Cyclops and Bishop are both X-Men and X-Force because of the Throne of the Atom. So we exhaust Cyclops and exhaust Bishop. Then we're going to deal X damage amongst enemies in play, where X equals to the combined thwart of the 2 characters and remove X threat. So 2 plus the 3 thwart from Bishop with this. So it's 5 thwart and 5 damage on Sinister. It's Phoenix attack with Aerial, so we can't do it without a reach. So it brings him down to 3. Okay, so he has 3 life left here on this stage. I could flip down to Cerebro. I don't know if I want to do that. I could exhaust and get rid of the outer reach, which might actually be a play for us. Yeah, then we hold on to Phoenix Firebird. Yeah, it's too late for X-Jet. So what happens if we flip him? If we flip him here, we place 3 threat on the main scheme. And after a status card is placed, we put 3 threat on the main scheme. So if Hope flips him, he's going to add 3 threat. So I could thwart for 1 from it. Or wait, why don't I just basic attack and Hope? Okay, we're going to flip Sinister here. Oh wait, no, Hope also thwart for 1. That's fine, that's fine. Okay, we're going to swing for 3 because we got 3 attack here because we are unleashed. We're going to hit Sinister for 3. Oh, I forgot that we retaliate on him, but it doesn't matter. So we would have retaliated last turn, he would be at 2 life, but we swing for 3 here, bring him down 0. Okay, so we defeated this stage here. When reviewed, place 2 per player on the main scheme, but 3 per player if Sinister has fewer than 2 superpower attachments. He only has 1, so we're going to put 3 threat on the main scheme. For response now, after status card is placed on Sinister, we now place 3 threat on the main scheme instead of just 2. He's going to have 21 life. We got to bring him down here and then we win. Okay, so Hope cannot attack Sinister because she don't have Aerial. We got Aerial here, so we're okay attacking him. Hope has 1 thwart, copying our thwart of 1, so she'll thwart for 1 from the main, drop down 2, so that doesn't pop immediately when we add 2 threats every single turn. No consequent damage for her. I think we just gun damage here. Do I hold on to Power Novelist? I think I actually hold on to Power Novelist. Remove a counter here to ready up Phoenix. He has overkill, so I'm not blocking with Cyclops. We could place counters. No, I think I'm ready for Restrained. So we're going to use... No, we'll use it right now. We'll use a resource here to play Phoenix Firebird. Here, action choose. We're going to remove a counter to ready up Phoenix. So we're ready back up here. Okay. We're going to swing for 3 on Sinister. We have Aerial. So even though it's out of reach, we can do that. So brings down 18 life. Okay. The Gunboat's going to go huge here next turn, hopefully. And that is it for our turn. Let's right back up. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. We're at 4 life, huh? We're going to die. That means I got to flip. Oh, crap. You have to flip down. He'll get another thing. He's going to scheme us out for sure. But yeah, we have to flip here, unfortunately. Okay, so we're going to flip down to Alter Ego. We're going to use the White Hat Room to choose a 1 to... we're 4 life. Let's just heal 2, just in case. So go up to 6 life. Okay. All right, that's going to end our turn here. Let's ready back up. Okay, so I think we should be able to kill next turn if I can draw some attack events. So we're going to go for the kill and allow him to flip and power up more. Hold on this, draw back up to hand sets of 6. It's paralysis. Okay. Okay, that's good. Oh, we got telekinetic attack. Okay, we should have the kill. Maybe, I'm not sure. We'll see what happens. All right. Sinister's turn. He's going to add 2 threats to the main. He's going to scheme against us because we're an alter ego. He's scheming with a base of 3. Here's the boost. 2. Oh, Scorpion's gone. Okay, so he schemes for 5. 5 plus 4 is 9, so he auto pops no matter what. So we advance the main scheme to stage 2A. And then what is it going to be? It's going to be bulking up. So one of you attach a super strength attachment Sinister and shove the rest super strength into the encounter deck. Coming in with 1 per player threat. If it hits 5, it's going to advance again. So we grab super strength here. Set aside we have super strength and the telepathy one. So super strength here. So now Sinister gets another +1 attack. And now he gains steady as well, super strength. And he's out of reach. So we can't attack unless we've got aerial or unless we have a range on attack. Okay, so we'll shuffle this in here. And then he's going to deal with 1 face down encounter card. We have to live the encounter card, guys. Can I actually finish him off? I'm not sure. I'm not sure we can finish him off. I hope that we can. I mean, I think we do, because Bishop is gonna pop off for us, right? And then I should be able to gunboat Cyclops and Hope. So like I feel like we should be able to do it. I hope so. Alright, here we go. 1 encounter card, reveal. Oh, what does this do? One of you, if you have the unleash trait, we are unleashed, right? Yeah, you have the unleash. We have the unleash trait. So one of you, if you are unleashed, we search the encounter discard power inside the air for Dark Phoenix. Is she coming out too late though? Hopefully she is. Review her. One review search the encounter discard power inside the area for Consume the World. So we also review the side scheme with her one review effect. So we search for Dark Phoenix, we reviewed her, then remove Burning Hunger from the game. So removes from the game. If you have the Restrain trait, remove a power counter from Phoenix Force, and this card gains Surge. So this card does not gain Surge because we did the first effect. So when reviewed, if you have Unleashed, we are Unleashed. We find Dark Phoenix, review her, which reviews Consume the World, and then we remove Burning Hunger from the game. If we're restrained, we do the other effect. So this is gone. Okay, I think that's actually fine. So she doesn't have guard, right? I don't think so. Hopefully not. So Consume the World here says permanent. While there's no threat here, this scheme gains the amplify icon. Force response after threat is placed here if there's at least 12 threat, the players lose the game. So we have another loss condition. Come in with 6 threat on Consume the World. Okay. Dark Phoenix has 12 life. She's steady, tough, and villainous. And then whenever she schemes, we place a threat on Consume the World, if able. And then we did her one review effect already. Okay. No guard. So we can just ignore her and go for killing Sinister, but we'll see how much damage we got here. Alright, nice. So we can ignore her. Alright, okay. Whew. Okay. That's actually fine. The obligation brought her thing out, but we're okay here. Okay, so it's back to our turn here. Alright. How do we do this, guys? How do I want to do this? Let's Cerebral. We can search a whole deck for X-Men. We'll get X to our hand as an extra resource. I'm pretty sure we have to kill here. Okay. So we're going to White Hot Room and choose effect to place a power counter on Phoenix Force. So this goes up to 3 counters. Okay. So if I exhaust, I become restrained and have to remove 4 counters to go Unleash again. Telekinetic attack. Yeah, that's my only other way. Tasha Nali, man. Okay, she is fleet. Gunboat is better if I think we go for the Unleash strategy. I mean the Restrain strategy here. Okay, so we're going to, but then I exhaust to recover. I lose a basic activation there. So we don't recover here. Yeah, we're just going to go. Oh, yeah. Because Bishop can't attack Sinister because he's out of reach. Okay, we're just going to flip out to hero form. All right. We're in hero form now. we got 3 attack. We're going to exhaust, swing for 3 on Sinister. But he's not 15. We are aerial, so we can reach him. He knows how to reach. Okay. We hit him there. Next, we're going to use 3 resources here so I can play Tectonic Blast. Your extra attack deals 7 damage to enemy, and since we are unleashed, it does 2 additional damage and gains overkill. So we're doing 9 damage to Sinister. Brings it down to 6 life. Then we're going to use a resource here to play Gunboat Diplomacy. Exhaust an X-Force character and an X-Men character you control. We're going to exhaust Cyclops. And we're going to exhaust... Yeah, we gotta do Bishop. Sorry, Bishop. So their total thwart is 2 plus 3 with the mission training, so 5. We're gonna do 5 damage. It's Phoenix doing it amongst enemies we control. So, I mean, we can knock out the tough entire Phoenix. And then we can do 4 damage on Sinister. Brings him down to 2 life. And then the attack is from Phoenix because it's her attacking, so she does have aerial. So we're able to do damage to Sinister there. And then we can also remove 5 threat from among schemes. We'll take 5 off of Consumer, I guess. Then we can use our Sonic Bond, remove a counter, drop down to counter, generate a wild resource to play Phoenix Firebird. We're going to choose the one to remove a power counter here so I can ready up Phoenix. And then we just exhaust and swing for 3 on Sinister. And that'll bring him down 0. Okay. I think we got there, guys. So we're finish off with the we're to play Tectonic Attack and Phoenix Firebird there for some big damage to burst down Mister Sinister. And we stayed unleashed there, ignoring Dark Phoenix. It's probably going to kill us. But yeah, oh man, unfortunately, I was not able to get Bishop to blow up here. Bishop could have swung for 6 damage, but we need to get rid of Super Strength in order for Bishop to do that, which requires me to exhaust and spend 2 energies. So the problem is, oh, I think we might have been to do that if we, for Gunboat, we exhaust Hope and Cyclops instead. Then if we exhaust, use energy here, the energy from Phoenix Force. So we lose 3 damage, but then Bishop would do more. Yeah, so I think there's a way for us to get Bishop to unleash. Feels bad because Bishop has the 3 counters here, and we're able to get him to attack for +6. He would have swung for 6 damage on Sinister to take him out if we got rid of the out of reach. But yeah. All right, guys, that was the game. We have Hope can swing for 3. She cannot attack Sinister because she doesn't have arrow, but she can hit Dark Phoenix here for 3. So just a little bit of damage. It would have been cool if I could have killed Dark Phoenix and Sinister in that one turn. But I think Sinister had his full... I think he had like 21 life or something like that. Or like 18 life. So yeah, he was near full life there, unfortunately. So we're able to get both Dark Phoenix and Sinister. I wanted to play Psychic Blast to do 4 damage to Sinister and Dark Phoenix. But yeah, I don't think we had the economy for all that. We unfortunately weren't able to get set up at all this game. Like, we have no extra economy. The only thing we have is the Phoenix Force here using our Sonic Bond to remove a counter every single turn to generate a wild resource, which was super clutch for us because we needed that resource every single turn. Like, we have no cards left in hand here. But yeah, all right, guys, that is the custom gunpowder quest from Gnarlantlers. We're able to pull it off there. Tough game. It was just difficult to take any attacks from Sinister because Phoenix is a little bit squishy. And Sinister, I mean, he's hitting for 4 base here. And yeah, I mean, every time he hit us, we just like took a chunk off our life. But luckily we were able to defeat him here, even with him having flight and super strength and being out of reach with all our aerial attacks from Phoenix doing the damage. Unless attack has aerial trait or attack is right. Yeah. So we're able to do like there. Cool to get the win with the out of reach Sinister flying the air with flight. But Phoenix also flying with our Phoenix suits. So yeah, all right, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this gameplay. Thank you, Gnarlantlers, so much for custom gameplay request. That was tons of fun playing your Justice deck here with Gunboat Diplomacy. There were a couple things I wanted to do here, but I think the villain just put a little bit too much pressure against us in order for us to do that. Like getting our Dum Dum Duke in, and he has a bomb right first deck pass, and Pete, Wisdom Pete, would have been a lot of fun as well. But yeah, all right, guys. Bishop was super clutch though. Okay, guys, I'll see you guys all in the next video. Hope you guys all like this one.